championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. To the air, it's Hart. It's the running back in the flat. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking right, this one caught. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling.
Here we go.
There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Back in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Florida. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that play.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. A huge defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. First down and more, he's still running. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
First down here for this offense. Now here's the toss play. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Looks left and finds his target there. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The pass rush gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands with a good combination of good coverage, with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. Handoff running right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. He could go.
Well, Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field, it's Hart. The pass rush closing in. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a toss play to the right. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Banner, guard. On set.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Breaks into the clear. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
That is the score. Florida, 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 11, sets the kickoff.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the return man steps out at the 28. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Hart. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
The back's got it on a counter. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Oh, and he throws it back. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. On 1st down, it's play action. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. What a grab by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The ball is caught. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll start the drive here with an end around.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They look very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it here. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Hart. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go, here we go. Ink.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third down and goal for the offense.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Florida State.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop?
Trail.
Back to pass. It's Hart. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida 42. Florida State 21.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Hart. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Military, stun. Tanner, to the line. Dance.
Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Down. Ready. To the line. There. Correction.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The defense showing blitz here. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That makes the score Florida.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Looks like one more play here before halftime.
Ready. Come on, set. Shadow.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Okay, ready?
Dropping back. It's Hart. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Florida State, 28.
And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Florida State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida State, 35.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Dropping back. It's Hart. Looks right and lets it fly. But outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Now here he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. Look out, whole different game now.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Florida 49, Florida State 42.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. He breaks free. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Finds room at the 30. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play to the running back going left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Hart. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes they'll use the ground game here. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the same runner's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. He's looking to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense.
Ready.
Takes the handoff. It's Wells. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
Let's go. Ready up.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he steps out after reaching the 30. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Single back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that previous play. He'll ride the back again here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second, to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball on this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
2nd down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw again. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Hart. Hart over the middle, it's Wells. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way the receiver should be that wide open.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
Now Terry's done. Okay, ready? Ready up.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air. It's Hart. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. A play action looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer from this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Back to throw. It's Hart. Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent.
Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
Florida State, 49.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
And they heave it deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Offense drops it onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass. It's Hart. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Looks right for a quick completion. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Bringing pressure. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Oh, he makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds with a pass rush closing in.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made on the out route. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Hart. A quick throw to the right. And it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The sure hands. It's Kelly. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Seminoles!
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. As the first down is still going. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And, Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season. Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Back to pass. It's Hart. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaks an open space. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down.
Ready. 1, on set. Tanner. Now. To the line. Ready.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.